When somebody's hot, somebody's hot. Like, you just have to roll with it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. And today I'm going to be filming an amazing video with one of my really good friends, Aliyah.
Hello.
Let's get a round of applause for Aliyah, everybody. My editor will like put that.
It's like nothing. We should put crickets. Please put crickets.
Jordan, no, Jordan.
Put crickets.
Let's get a round of applause for Aliyah, everybody. If you've been following me on my socials or looking at any of my stories, you know that I took a surprise trip out to LA to go give my mom flowers. But now that I'm in town with LA, I hit up one of my friends, Aliyah, because I just thought we had a really fun and interesting story to tell you guys on how we met, because I think it's just the funniest, most LA, would only happen in the city of Los Angeles, like the way we met.
It's not the most wholesome way or anything.
No, it's actually like pretty raunchy, but it's kind of like, if you have dark humor, you'll get it. Like, you'll be like, oh, this is funny, and that's how we've become like closer and just like good, better friends. The first time we ever kind of talked was in Instagram DMs.
It was? Did we flirt with each other?
Yeah, probably.
Are you serious?
I probably said some like shit that I thought was slick.
Wait, we should low-key pull it up and see.
A few moments later.
Oh, okay, so I remember this. You were looking for a roommate. You posted a story like looking for a roommate, and I remember this because I was like, yo, this is my in. Like, this is like how we get the conversation started. Like, I'll start off with a fun like little joke, and then you were like, heck yeah, and I was like, hello darkness, my old friend. Okay, wait, so we didn't really say shit to each other in DMs.
Like, that's really it.
That's it, there's 2 messages, which I know exactly why I didn't respond to this. I'm going down memory lane.
Was it too friend-zoney?
This was like so fucking friend-zoney. I was like, oh.
Hey, you didn't keep it going. What if I was that was my flirting?
The sunglass emoji. I was like, oh, all right, I'm good. The cool guy emoji is a pretty like friend-zoney.
Let's see what they say. You guys, would you say that's friend-zoning if you saw a girl do that?
Okay, so we said nothing to each other after March 13th of 2023. So the next encounter that we had was like so out of pocket for this conversation. Do we know exactly when
the collab happened?
Yeah, it was right before Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was right before
the Valentine's shoot.
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were wearing the red. Really cool.
Don't you remember?
I do. Hard to forget, honestly. If you guys don't know, I dabble in many forms of content that I don't always like shout out. You know, when doing this type of content, typically you have management agencies that help you strategize. They help you maximize like what you're doing and the type of content that you're doing so that you can appeal to more audiences. And Aliyah and I were actually signed to the same agency at the same time. So getting around to like near Valentine's Day of 2023, I had got a message from my direct manager who was like, hey, you know, I have a room available that we are doing a photo shoot in for Valentine's Day with other content creators. He told me that there was an available day to come and shoot photos for this particular platform, and there were other people gonna be there, but I was gonna be there before anyone, so I wasn't gonna be collabing or doing anything. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna get out. I show up, I get to the shoot. You weren't there yet. It was just me, the photographer, and my manager. We get to a point where we need to take a break. And myself and my direct manager, we went out to go grab food, and he actually ends up telling me like, oh, Aliyah, a content creator named Aliyah is gonna be coming in like 10, 15 minutes. And he then goes, yeah, you should take some photos with her. And I went, Aliyah, why does that sound so familiar? I was like, hold on a second. Pulled up Instagram and then found that it was the girl that I was trying to slide in the DMs with. And I was like, oh, that Aliyah, the Aliyah that friend-zoned me.
No!
Right. I'm like, okay, I can either really impress her or it's just gonna be super awkward and like, she's gonna hate me for the rest of my life.
You said that your manager asked to do pictures. I asked if I could do pictures. I'm the one who saw you and I was like, I want to do pictures with him because he's hot.
You need to stop mixing your signals.
Using emojis is not friend zoning. If I don't send you any emojis, that's friend zoning, right? You didn't let me,
You're right. I didn't give you the chance.
Yeah, you didn't wasn't really flirting with me either. Like, how was I supposed to know you were you didn't send any emojis.
One eternity later.
We finish eating and then we get into the room. I think I had like 1 or 2 more pictures to do. And you were like getting ready. You were like taking stuff out of your bag, you had your special clothes. And so I'm doing whatever. The photographer, they suggested, oh, hey, like Aliyah, do you want to take pictures like out loud?
It's because I said something before, though.
Did you? So he was. I guarantee my manager was probably like, okay, I'm gonna like just like set him up. And as soon as he like said that out loud, I remember just stopping because I'm like in no clothing. So I'm like, I remember I feel like all the blood rushed to my face, and I was just like, I'm like, all right, okay, let's go.
No, I was so nervous too. I was nervous too, but I was like, I wanted to do it, but I was like, fuck, like.
You're like, we both put on like our immediate like work face, because when you do this type of work, I feel like
Yeah, it's like.
You're numb to like being uncomfortable. If that makes. Like kind of. We then transition to a room with a bed, and my face is just like in her. We take our photos, and then all of a sudden the photographer's like, oh, wait, we'll like switch it around. So we're just taking all these photos, and in just the craziest poses.
Honestly, when we did the shoot, I thought you were just like, oh yeah, this is just like whatever.
No, I was trying to be like chill, like, oh, like it's just, you know, like whatever. Cause like I don't want to be like that, like, oh my god, I love you.
I would have loved that.
We finished our shoot together.
And this is why I thought you didn't really fuck with me, because you're like, all right, well, it was nice to meet you, bye. And I was like, okay, well, bye. Like, he definitely doesn't fucking like me.
I remember because we were talking about, you were like with someone at the time though, weren't you? You were like
You were dating somebody.
Oh shit, I was. There's nothing wrong with a little competition. It's alright. May the best one win.
But I was competing with the whole man.
Yeah, okay, if you guys don't know, I go both ways, and I was dating someone, and it was great. We had a year relationship, it just didn't really work out. And I forgot I was dating someone.
I didn't know if you were gonna say anything.
No, so this entire story of me like telling, wow, maybe I'm a bad boyfriend. Cause I didn't even, this entire story, I didn't even say like, oh yeah, I was dating someone.
Honestly, the whole time I don't know I just thought you didn't want to say it.
I'm not a player. I swear I'm not a player.
Well, you didn't say anything to me. You didn't text me. You just left.
So my
wrong.
mind must have like snapped back to reality as soon as I left.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I have a man.
The cool thing though was when I was dating this person, they were okay with me filming this type of content, and I'm wondering, did I tell them?
I was literally about to ask him, like, did you tell them that we collabed?
No, I feel like I did. I would have.
You're like, so this is my confession.
Because I guarantee, like, when I got in the car, I probably called him and I was like, oh, hey, like, but I was probably like, oh, this random girl showed up and we shot content, and that was the end of the story. Crazy that I forgot about the boyfriend, though.
I DM'd you most recently, though. That's why we started talking again.
You did DM first, damn. She'd be making all of the first moves. So what am I here for?
No, because can I be real with you too? I'm gonna say this on camera because it's gonna be so funny.
Go.
So when you were texting me, I was telling my best friend, I live with my best friend, I was like, because I think this guy's hot. So do you think that he's like, we're being friends and we're gonna hang out, or do you think that he's flirting with me? And we both couldn't decide. Because you said like a fire emoji on one of my posts, and I was like, oh my, like, then he thinks, but I also
like
was
friends.
like, you could be that could be a friend thing too. So I was
because
I don't know.
you said sunglasses, so I'm like, okay, cool, we're like homies.
Mm-hmm. We both just give like, cause like I literally had a whole debate with my best friend about it. I was like, do you think he's flirting with me? She was like, honestly, I think just go with like y'all are just friends. And I was like, okay, like that's cool. I just thought you still had a boyfriend when you came.
Thousands of tears later.
Can we bring back ghosting 2024?
Oh, I do that. I'm
ghosting. There's nothing wrong with ghosting. You don't owe anybody shit.
No, you really don't. If you're not dating them, if you're dating them, you can't just ghost someone. You gotta like fully break. Do you know that anymore?
Well, define dating. I want to talk about like the craziest, because of the content world that we're in, without giving away any like specifics. Like
not too like
without like getting demonetized.
Yeah.
What is some of the? Because do you collab with other people?
I collab with a lot of girls.
I want to know some of like the craziest, like just the most like outlandish, like PTSD trauma spot that's in your head regarding a collab.
I was collabing with this girl, and you know how sometimes, you know when you lick something or like, and this, okay, that sounds crazy, but like this, you know how you can smell saliva when someone licks something, and if they have bad breath, it'll like smell bad. So I had been licked. I remember just smelling like vile. And then I had to, cause like I would do stuff where like I, lick myself too. And then I like licked the same part that she did, and I literally tasted like I just ate shit off my teeth.
Ew, wait, like you smelled her saliva?
And it smelled so, like, it smelled like she had eaten shit and went, ah. Honestly, after that, I was like, I think we got enough content. I literally was like, I literally didn't do a collab for the longest time after that because I was like,
You were scarred.
I was terrified.
Don't actively ever try to replicate what I do, but when you look like this, benefit from it.
Like this?
Please do it. We do, and we benefit, and we also love our fans though. That's the biggest thing is we don't just do this for a check. It actually is a very intimate relationship with all the people that we message or that we send certain gifts to, or
we have certain favorites. They get special things.
Oh, we definitely have the favorites.
We enjoy talking to you guys every day. You make our day, of course, so it's important.
As someone who enjoys meeting people and talking to people and also providing somewhat of a service that everyone needs, I don't know, it's kind of fun for me. Like, I enjoy talking to my favorites. Like, when I'm when I'm out and about and I'm just like, we're chatting it up and we're getting like spicy or whatever. The fans are what it's about, I feel like, for me.
No, yeah,
I love and
agree.
appreciate the fans. And you almost make these just intimate relationships with all these people because you're both getting and giving. I have people that actually just want to talk.
No, yeah, that's what I mean too.
Like, I have people that don't even, they don't
yeah.
care what this is.
Oh,
I don't know why. Like, I just, for me, it makes me feel good, like, knowing that I can kind of make someone else's day better when it's not just on TikTok or on YouTube or on Snapchat. I gotta say, like, in our world of content, and in this specific world, we are some of, like, the coolest, nicest, and just down-to-earth people.
Oh,
like,
well, you have to be.
Almost every single person that I've met, and Aliyah being in the more special category, though, because she's just a badass bitch, like, just instant, like, friends. Like, they match the vibes. They understand what we're going through, and there's no filter. Like,
we have no filter.
And so we just have a special, like, brand of zany energy. Well, was there anything else about, like, that world of the content that we do that, like, you think is, like, kind of special, or, like, maybe that you don't like?
What I hate about it is the negative connotations that comes with it.
Oh, you do?
And I feel like a lot of guys too are like, oh, you're easy. I'm like, that's not true.
No.
That's not true. If anything,
Not
it's harder because I'm like less likely to have sex because I sexualize myself so much that once it comes down to actually having sex, I'm like, well, like, it's a...
No, you gotta be special.
You know?
Like, you don't just get added to the roster.
No.
You gotta
have to,
prove it. And honestly, same for me, where it's like, I feel like doing this kind of desensitizes us to it. So that's not all we are. The negative connotation kind of needs to stop about, like, what we do. Just because you don't deserve that. You're actually one of the coolest human beings I've ever met.
Yeah, honestly, if my stuff gets leaked, I'm like, well, and I look hot.
Just the story of, like, how we met is crazy. Because I think that LA is the only place where that would happen to. Like, the storyline of we sent 2 sentences to each other, and then my head was in your chest. Your head was in my area.
And we didn't even, like... I like talking about it because it's like all the mixed signals. I had no idea.
I didn't know what... I was like, you said sunglasses emoji. I'm like, okay.
Guys, please comment and let me know if you think that was friend zoning or it was on him. I think it was on you. I'm just being so dead ass. I think you had a boyfriend.
Oh, shit! Alright guys, well, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the noti bell so every time I post a video, you know when you get the notification so you can view it right away. Go check out Aliyah, and I'll put all of her socials
They can see our collab!
Yes! Make sure to leave a follow for Aliyah. She's amazing. Amazing. One of the kindest, sweetest content creators that I've ever met, and just overall, fucking badass bitch. Ever. So that's it for this YouTube video, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your night, day, morning, afternoon. I don't know when you're watching this. And I will catch you in the next one, okay? See ya.
Bye.